Hey guys, Cotton Grammar here with Derek Owasiak, and we're filming a module for you to do the infamous Tumblr method that was shared on the assimilation webinar. We've had so many questions about it. Everyone's asking, how do I do it? Am I doing it right or everything else? So we're going to walk you through it step by step. We're going to show you an alternative method that wasn't shown on the webinar to give you a different perspective of how you can rank it. So you can go back and watch the assimilation webinar, or you can watch this one over and over again, and you're going to be able to get two different perspectives of what you need to do. So the first thing that we're going to start out with is we're going to show you how to do it from your money site, basically. So Derek, if you could click on Idea Bombs up there, we've just taken a regular SEO site that Derek and I have just kind of threw together, and it's ideabombs.net, and it's just a Miami SEO site for someone that's trying to rank in Miami. So what we've done is then we want to now go out and create a Tumblr that is going to be themed around Miami SEO. So Derek, if you can go over to the Tumblr, we've already done that for you. Derek went out and created Miami SEO Geeks, and we're going to go ahead and click on that.
Well, I'm already.
Oh, you're already there? Great.
Yeah.
And
so right now it's
right.
We spelt it wrong, but
yeah, Mia SEO Geeks is even better. So we're not going to go change it. We're just going on the fly here. So with that, what we want to do is as Derek said, we want to try to find a viral image that everyone is going to want to share and want to repost. And Derek and I have went out and found one. And if you'll
look at this,
it's amazing. it's a panda.
It's completely relevant to
right.
SEO.
Panda that's went wild is like you can see. It's very, very, very funny. Derek and I think that it's themed around SEO, that it's going to get shared a lot. So what Derek's going to walk us through right now is how we're going to put that, embed it in the Tumblr page, and what we need to do from there. So I'll let you take over everything over, Derek, from here.
Alrighty. So let's go, and we're going to make a new post, which is text. Okay, we don't want to use the photo, even though it is a photo. It's just a little bit easier to work with this. So you can one, but keep it simple. And there's going to be a little drop down here. Okay. And we're going to add.
Obviously, you want to click on the camera.
Yes, the camera.
You'd be surprised. Some people ask all these questions.
Yeah. Well, that's why we.
Yep.
Whatever upload is 2.24.
Yeah.
Okay, so it is uploading. The I don't know. We're just making stuff up.
Right. No, but it's funny. You know what? Why don't we put the panda do this to your SEO site? Maybe so it's even more related.
Sure.
There we go.
All right. Let's see if we can get down here. So now we should be able to type.
Sure.
All right. What do you want to say?
We can just make up anything. Guga's Panda ran wild all over our website. Did it do it to yours? Who knows?
Wild all over.
There you go.
So what we can do here is for anchor text, there's a couple options we can run. Okay, so we can do this is the generic version. Okay, we can also do. So this would be basically option A. Okay, and then option B could be source. So you are. What's your website again?
It's Idea Bombs or Miami SEO.
Like this. So that's a branded anchor text. Or we can do option C, source. You can just a name like Idea Bombs. because that's branded as well.
So let's just slow down here so like we can recap everyone. What we've done is we found the money site, which is Idea Bombs, which is right up there. We've then went out and we found a picture that we found that was funny, that could be viral, that's going to relate to SEO, that we were going to theme this around. We went and we created the Tumblr theme based around the website, and which is Miami SEO Geeks. Derek has already embedded the image on here, showed you how to do that. If you need to know, rewatch it with the tool little gear that's on the left hand of the site to put the image in. We want to do it in text, not the image. Now, Derek has given us 3 options of what we need to do. We can either A, we can do click here, which is generic, or we can do source B. We can do the actual, just the naked link to the site. Or C, we can just do the branded name, which is Idea Bombs itself. So so these are the options that like you can do to get it running. Don't overthink this, but we're just running through here just to show you exactly what you need to do. Please carry on, Derek, and show us what we need to do further.
All right, so we'll use this one, and we'll go in here, and we can do the source as his website, or if you found it, the image somewhere else, you can, you know, cite them. But for now, we don't really care, so we're gonna do it to your site.
Right? No, that's fine.
But and there's also options here if you need to do some HTML or whatever you want, you can do it in here. So this is where you find it. Post date, leave it now, and there's a custom URL here. If you want, you can actually change it to. If you want, you can do, you know, SEO and
right. Cool.
Miami or something.
Right.
Whatever you want. Okay.
Just don't overthink it.
Yeah, you're just getting a little more keywords in there. Okay, and then so what we're gonna do now is the tags are going to be our main keywords we're trying to rank for, which is, I guess, Miami SEO. Maybe SEO.
Right.
Idea
SEO Bombs.
Services. You trying to rank for that?
Sure, it's branded.
Okay. All right, that's good. Yeah, sometimes I'll do something related to the content. So
sure. So right. With your recommendation, Derek, because we're going to get some people ask questions on this, so we want to cover everything to make sure that it's very thorough. What is the maximum amount of tags that you recommend that someone could put on here?
The max I do. So 3
to 4.
3 to 4. Yeah, three keywords I'm really trying to rank for. Then the fourth one I'll usually do something related to the content or something that's going to be popular or market level kind of thing. So we, instead of Panda penalty, we could have done like search engine optimization.
Sure. Great. So in other words, we just want to kind of keep it between 3 and 4. And if someone wants to do 1, they can do 1, but 3 and 4.
Yeah.
Right. Got it.
So, I mean, if we're going to load for this one, we can do this. Copy it.
Because everyone gets paralyzed with indecision and they want to know what's what. That's why.
Yeah. Okay. So we made that link. I'm going to delete this.
So guys, we're really doing this on the fly right here. We haven't practiced this. We haven't did anything. We're actually doing this live for you, brand new. We just kind of set it up a couple minutes before and just run with it. So just kind of bear with us if it seems a little slow. At least you're getting to see everything unfold as we are.
Yep. It's probably an apostrophe there.
Yep.
Double check our grammar. All right. And that looks pretty good. Let's see if it posts. See if he's moving or not. Sometimes they don't. Sometimes they don't want to move. See what I mean here?
Right.
But I will come back and. Sometimes you just have to re-upload it and then.
Sure.
It works fine.
Yeah, but for the sake of this right now, just pretend he's moving and he's smashing the crap out of this guy. So.
Yeah, like I'm sure if it's. Sometimes they change it to static. So I don't know why.
Guys, we're in the second video right now, and what we're going to talk about is Derek is going to show us how to find things that are viral on Tumblr to just kind of get an idea of like what's going viral so you can kind of mimic it or not. So, Derek, what's the best type of strategies that you found to get this thing moving for you?
Well, when I was trying to figure out how to get something to go viral, it's the best to do is kind of just look around on Tumblr, and you go into tumblr.com. It's usually /explorer, I believe. And it's going to default to the recommended for you, but you can go to trending, and you'll start noticing that there's nothing is over complicated. And what do you notice a lot of here right now?
As of right now, nothing, because the screen hasn't came up yet. Now we like see it now. We see a lot of females on here.
Do you see GIFs, like,
Yeah.
short video clips, right?
Sure. GIFs. We see a lot of celebrities, a lot of other stuff.
I mean, these are getting 30,000 notes. This is just a little sentence, and he's got 55,000 notes. But that could have been someone followers.
So yeah, I mean, there's a lot of stuff, and there's even people sharing Spotify songs, getting it reshared. So
Yeah.
a lot of different ideas here that you can actually get inspired from. There's that one over there. Who's that? Rihanna. Just a picture of her. Scroll down. I bet that has a bunch. Look at that. 2,500. Just something. You know what this is telling me? That go to Derek. Open up another page and go to tmz.com. Just open up. I mean, that's what I'm seeing a lot of here. Also, you could literally go to the front page of TMZ and just look for a picture right here, and just scroll through the front page and find one. So right here, just scroll down and we can see what we can find. Harrison Whittles dies from overdose. We can put this right here. We can put that guy's picture right there. It might get viral. Jon Stewart mildly threatens WWE superstar. Vanilla Ice. You might throw him up there. You just got arrested. So these are some of the things that I noticed that were going on there.
Yeah, I mean, if you find something that's really relevant right now, in somehow related to what you're doing,
Right.
you can get a lot of links.
Sure. I like that. Even a lot of then and now pictures, like if you use what they look then, what they look like right now. So, just get ideas from what's like going on from that Tumblr thing. So I think you guys get the idea. Anything that's,
Or I sometimes do searches like funniest GIFs and stuff.
Right.
Dog GIFs or whatever. If you're, say, let's see, where's one? 43. I already had this one.
Go ahead.
I use some of these, and there's just so many GIFs that are just like, if it's baseball related, you got a niche here, you got a dog related niche.
Sure. Yeah. It's good stuff. So you guys are kind of getting inspired by what we're talking about right here. So just look at Tumblr, look at the trending, see what's going on for the day, and then just kind of find what Derek's showing, find a GIF, go to some popular picture, what's going on. Obviously seen someone just put up a picture of Rihanna just coming out of a hotel, and it got 2,500, notes on it. So what I'm like seeing is that's what you're going to want to use to fuel this stuff up. So what we want to do is now
I use this one.
Yeah, I see.
I've used this one. I had like 400. Everything's not animated right now.
Right. But
it's kind of weird.
Pretty much what we've done is we kind of inspired you on what to do to get it to go viral. Now, what's the next step, Derek?
Yeah. So, what we're understanding is actually that people on Tumblr have very short attention spans. So that's why we want to make sure. That's why videos that are short work well. GIFs are one of those, and they also don't take up a lot of space.
Sure.
Load time. So, all right. So what we do have is a post already. And feel free to beef this up a little bit more than this. You can do a whole paragraph, and then A little bit more the better, so it's easier to get indexed.
We're just kind of doing it for the sake of just showing you how to do it
Yeah.
correctly.
All right, so I use this guy in Tumblr, or Fiverr, sorry.
So, in other words, the next thing we're showing them what to do is how to go to Fiverr and get reblogs.
Correct. So
Right.
what we do is, you don't have to use him. You can use a lot of people. There's basically Tumblr.
We had a question on Facebook, and let's just go ahead and address it. It's like, hey, who have we all used on this before successfully? So people just kind of feel more comfortable getting a recommendation from either you or I on which ones to use. So let's go ahead and give them a couple ones that we've used. And you know what, guys, it's $5. Try it out yourself, and it's a Tumblr. I mean, it's free, and it's $5. I mean, if they don't do it right, you just do it over.
Yeah, I haven't even tested them all. I've used this one guy a few times, and I've used different ones on another test, and you get different responses. So some of them have different demographics, so it's more of trial and error. So we'll just use this guy because I know at least 7 because he has 7 tumblers. I think.
Right.
All right, no, that's the wrong one. Oh, we can use them anyways.
Let's also answer a question right now that a lot of people do, and I've actually had people message me.
I don't want to maybe pause this.
Dave,
or I can do this off screen.
no, you don't have to order it right now. Well, people want to know, does this really work? And what they don't understand is you and I have known about this Tumblr trick since maybe August or maybe July of 2014.
Maybe
Yeah.
May, June. Oh, I can't
Yeah,
remember.
yeah. I mean, it's been 6 months. So we've known about this for 6 months now. So, and we've been using it ever since then. So when we get questions, does this really work? Yes, it really works. Yes, it still works. And if it doesn't work, then you just miss something that isn't going right. So, so we just want to get that out of the way now because I've had several messages just wanting to know, is this new? Does this still been going on? We don't ever just kind of do anything in 1 week and just kind of teach it. We don't want to give away all of our new methods right now. Literally, I can promise you right now that Derek, Jimmy, and even myself, we're 6, 7, 8 months ahead of the curve right now with what everything's going on. And generally, we want to make sure that everything's tried, tested, and true before we ever bring it to training to anyone in OMG to make sure that things work. So Jimmy discovered this, and then he shared it with Derek and I at least 6 months ago. So it's been working since then. It's been working great now. And Jimmy's moved on to other things. So he said, you know what? It's great to go ahead and share this with everyone else. So, if you ever get a chance, just thank Jimmy. He's the one that, is such a genius that comes up with this sort of stuff. And then Derek's put his own spin on it also. So, it's great stuff. So what we've learned so far is, guys, we've got the money site. We've put the money site and we've created a Tumblr around the money site. We found a really cool GIF right here. We've put that up there. We've named the money site after the Tumblr. We've put the source as a naked URL. We've put some tags on there. We then taught you what to look for, what's going viral. And now we've shown you what to do on Fiverr. And guys, please don't overthink this. Just pick a Fiverr gig and do it. If he doesn't do it right, it's $5. And then you're
Buy another one.
just buy another one. Or if you mess up your Tumblr, just create another one. So it's not like you're going out wasting $200 PBNs here. So there's a lot of trial and error that can go on. It's okay for you to mess up. I guarantee you this. I've known Derek now for 8 months, and I guarantee you Derek has failed more than he succeeded. And the things that he succeeded with are massive. But that's how he gets these massive breakthroughs, is through failures and going, man, that didn't work. Let me try it again. That's how I've got my massive breakthroughs with client SEO and why I keep pushing forward. We just keep trying things faster than anyone else and keep jacking it up faster than everyone else, figuring out how not to jack it up. So just don't stress out about which one you pick on Fiverr or anything like that. Just pick one and just move it forward. So that's where we're at. So we'll conclude this video right here, and then we'll move on to the third video and then show you what steps you need to take to complete this. Guys, we're in video 3 right now, and mind you, this is probably about take 7 or 8 for video 3. So what we're doing right now, in the first video, we've showed you how to take the money site, how to build a Tumblr blog, how to set it all up, how to choose the options of how to link it out. And in the second video, we've also showed you how to inspire you to find things that are viral, how to look for viral inside a Tumblr, and we've also showed you Fiverr gigs. And here in this third video, we're going to show you how to take the reblogs, how to sort them out, how to set up web developer tools, and then we're also going to take that through RSS Remix and set it up through Social Explosion. So hopefully we will be able to make it through this video. Derek and I are I'm at about midnight. Derek's about 11:15. So we've been at this for a few hours already trying to get all this together for you. And it's been a rather humorous third video trying to get through this. So Derek, I will let you take over and explain everything that you need to, and hopefully we can get through this one.
All right, so instead of waiting for that Fiverr gig to come through, we're just going to use the last one we did on the webinar to just do the extractions, okay? So what we need to do is make sure we have a web developer add-on. Okay, so you can add it here. This is for Firefox. This was Chrome. And just Google it. It's pretty simple. Okay, and then when you're in your account, you have to go to actually your account here. I'll show you where to come in here. You go to your section, click on this, and then you're going to scroll down until all the reblogs are on the screen. So that way you have access to all the links, okay? Because the way they do it is they only show you a little bit at a time, and then you have to scroll down a little bit more and then to get the rest. So this way we have all the access to everything we need. And what we do is, this is our web developer add-on. We're going to go to information, click that. We're going to go all the way down to link information. Click that, okay? So now it says, this is showing you all the links on the page, okay? And the fast thing to do is just go Control A, I believe, or click down here. And you're going to copy it all, Control C, and then hopefully you have a spreadsheet or something. You're going to paste it in there.
Let's say that someone doesn't have Excel. What can they use?
You can use OpenOffice. It's a free program, so you can just download it. Mm-hmm. Okay, this is what I use. I don't buy Microsoft. But you need something that's going to be able to sort or filter. So
got it.
And in SEO, you should really have some kind of spreadsheet.
Oh, sure.
Yeah. Okay, and then what you're going to do is go to data and filter. You're going to go standard filter. And then we're going to go to column A. Contains, and you're going to just do post. So that's going to sort anything with the word post in it. And voila. Okay. Mm-hmm. So now we actually got quite a lot. We got 167 reblogs.
That's great. Now, let me ask you this. This is because I know that I've had this question asked in a personal message. What if you decide not to do this far and you stopped with the reblogs? Is that going to do anything for them?
Yeah, I've had lots of successful campaigns that I just left the reblogs, but I had also 2,000 notes on them. So it's more of a, if you don't get a whole lot of notes, you're going to have to power it up a little bit more. So if you get lots of notes, 2,000, 3,000, 4,000, you probably will notice quite a lot of push.
Okay.
Without it, or even if you have some kind of like penguin penalty, which is over optimization of anchor text a lot of the time, this will bring that back into check to get branded and or generic anchor text or whatever you need, right? So
great, yeah, because we had some people just say, if I and I have got this personal message where people just said, hey, you know, this seems like it might be a little too difficult for me. You know, if I just stop it and just do the reblogs, is it going to work? So remember, Derek's just give a suggestion that you probably need a couple thousand or at least over 1,000 before you might see a push. If not, you really need to do this. So that's the answer. So we're trying to get through and remember every question that we've ever been asked and just kind of answer them through the series of videos also. So
All right.
Please continue.
Okay, so well, we have two methods we can get the RSS. One way is we don't need to use. We can just. Oh, what just happened? Oh, it's up
There we go.
Okay, so. All right. We have. There's two tools I use for this sometimes. Are free RSS feed generators. This is one which is it's free. All your links in here.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm just showing you this method because a lot of times we'll use Social Explosion with things that don't have RSS. And what this does is it can create an RSS feed for you. So you can do Qzx. And the website does not actually matter in here because it's not reading the actual URL. It's reading what's inside the feed. And Qzx. And this is just for giving you a blog description. You can't find it, but these all have, it usually reads the post, what's in it.
Mm-hmm.
All right, and then you should be able to just create a feed. So that's rssfeedgenerators.com.
But guys, we're going to be having a high def. Just if you want to just pause it, I mean, you can pull the link right off at the top here. So, so that's cool. And you said you had another one also that you did, or are we just going to show the one?
Yeah, this thing's not working right for some reason. Oh, it's still going. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
But we can also do. You can take these and go to combine keywords. I guess it's called mergewords.com.
Mm-hmm.
So this is the way we do it with an RSS feed. So we go stick it in here. I'm going to go /RSS. Go down to extra options. Okay. Make sure there's nothing in here, because otherwise there'll be a space between these two. So this is a great tool for a lot of things. Okay. And then merge. Okay. And now we have all these RSSs.
Yeah, this is the one I've used. I don't use the Excel spreadsheet.
Okay, and then RSS is a good tool for this, which is great.
It's not there right now.
Mm.
Service is unavailable. Okay.
It loaded up. All right, so with this one, you have to have only 100. So just kind of pain in the butt. We'll paste that in there. I think we have 150.
Mm-hmm.
So
it gives them the idea, though.
yeah, I just do 2 feeds, separate it. You know.
Mm-hmm.
I'll just save that somewhere.
Sure.
I think I need to cut out some more of those. So you can always do. Everyone has more than one installation usually of Social Explosion, so you can divvy it up in 2 feeds, right?
Sure.
And great. And play the Jeopardy music.
If I don't remember, you never showed RSS mix in the webinar, did you?
No, we went straight to the RSS feed supercharger.
Right.
But there's with RSS supercharger, you have to do one by one URL.
Sure.
But this way, we can just stick this in there. Okay, so now we got a feed. Okay, and we go to cut to social explosion. All right, and make sure you have all these enabled. Twitter RSS.
You know what? Why don't we just do this, Derek? There might be some people that have no idea what social explosion is. So, what is? I'll let you explain what social explosion is. I have it on every one of my websites. So.
Oh, okay. Well, if you don't know what social explosion is, it's when you subscribe to it, you get monthly credits, and so anything you post on a money site or a PBN or anything with an RSS feed, you can drive social to it. So what you're doing is they have thousands and thousands of accounts of Twitter and Pinterest and what's that? Digo.
Yeah.
Digio.
Yeah.
Delicious. Okay, and so what this will do is start building backlinks automatically to anything that feed or on the site that you have it installed on. So it won't do pages for if anyone's asking.
Sure. Great. Yeah, so
So-
in other words, it's sending social signals back to everything, and social signals can power up those reblogs, which is going to give you the extra PABA that you're going to need to get the boost. So
Yeah, so I usually get about 10 to 20 Twitters and 10 Pinterests. So all these are domain authority stacking basically on top of your actual posts. And so what that's going to do is reblogs help them get indexed, and it's going to help get them powered up. All right, and then from there we're pretty much done. I mean, I don't know if you wanted to show anything.
One of the main things though that you were going over is we do want to make sure that all of the RSS are enabled for Twitter, Pinterest, and all the rest of them. Also, when you go ahead and enter them in there, right?
Yeah, you make sure these are all.
And just so someone knows, because we're going to have this question, because I'm trying to play devil's advocate, what package should they have if they want to do one of these thoroughly? I mean, is a one-man band at $19.99 going to be enough, or should they get something a little bigger? Or let's just say that, because I know a lot of people might want to do this to 5 websites, and let's just not count that they're using it on their money sites and other stuff. What do you think this is going to cover to do 5 websites into, send enough social signals to it to power it up? What would you suggest that they select for a subscription?
Well, I suggest we're going for the $797 package. No, the Pro Biz Blogger is pretty much good enough for everyday use for most people. So if this will cover, if you have some PBNs, you got, a few money sites, you do maybe 1 or 2 of these Tumblr reblogs a month or so. So I don't know the actual how many credits you get. I can't remember, but
It's quite a bit, man.
expertise.
I know that I've got the mini network package, so but I'm running quite a bit of stuff off of it, so definitely. So is there any other thing that you'd like to add to this, and what's went over before I do a recap on everything?
I mean, you can always still juice it up a little bit more, but I don't know if you want to show.
No, we're like totally good with this.
Yeah.
We want to give everyone the basics and the advanced stuff we can save for another webinar, like something else. But this just gets people started. So what we've learned is, guys, we started out with ideabombs.net, which is Miami SEO. We showed you how to go and pick out a Tumblr, how to pick the name, the title. We give you a number of different ideas of what linking that you can do for it back there. We've chosen naked link. We also showed you how to do the tags efficiently. We don't want to do any more than 4. We want the last one to kind of be what it's about. And as you can see, we did the hashtag panda penalty. Sure, go ahead.
Yes, and make sure these are the way we're pushing the juice. This is the way, because we can't use an anchor text here for money because we get all the reblogs. And if you use the keyword there, you would most certainly get penalized. Okay, so
sure,
we have to do and this is the method that's driving the keywords we want to rank for.
I think that we really missed that, Derek. So we want to make sure that we tell them the keywords can only be in the hashtags and in the tags. Never put it on the source from where we're saying it.
Don't link with it. Yeah. So make sure that this is push it up. It's also counts towards what's in your content, right? So you don't have to actually put it up here. You can use other keywords or LSI type kind of keywords, and then this is where we're going to push the juice through to actually rank. So this should start pushing up SEO Miami SEO, and because this is a branded one here, it should hopefully you're ranking for that sooner or later. But
sure,
this is also a very broad term as well.
Right.
And we use the panda penalty as because this might be a little bit more viral within Tumblr's network itself. So
yeah, so we showed you how to do the tagging. We just made sure to tell you, but the source, do not put the keyword you're trying to rank for. Put those in the tags on like Tumblr. That's what pushes it up. So the next thing that we did is we showed you exactly how to select, or how we went about to select things that are viral and to look for things that are very popular on Twitter. It's so late. I don't even know what I'm saying. Tumblr. And and then from there, we've like showed you, to go to Fiverr and just don't overthink it. Just choose one. We've like used a number of different people with success. If they don't do good, it's $5. It's not like you're going to be out a lot of money if they don't do it right. Then we've also went and we cut away and we pretended that we got those links back. We showed you how to pull those links out with using either word merge or with either using
we used the web developer,
right?
Yeah, and then we combined it to make an RSS feed. So, or we can use it's probably finished here. See now here it made an RSS feed. We can actually use this one.
Sure. So Derek also went through and then show you free RSS feed generators, and
we don't have to worry about the anchor text because most of the stuff in Social Explorer is no follow, so we're not worried about over anchoring.
Then we took a step further that we never showed in the assimilation webinar, and we showed you how to take all of these links and to place it into Social Explosion, which is then going to send social signals back to your reblogs, which is essentially going to power them up in a small form of domain authority stacking. So that's what's going to push all that stuff up. Now, Derek also gave some advice, and I would listen to it, that you don't have to run this through Social Explosion. We showed you how to run it through One Feed Supercharger in the webinar. So we showed you a different method, how to send it through Social. You can do both. But also, we want to tell you that if you get a lot of notes come back, or a lot of reblogs, something a nature over 1,000, 2,000, 3,000. If you don't want to take the step of sending it through an RSS feed, you might have enough power to just leave it alone as it is. If you're getting under 1,000 or something like that, it's probably best for you to create an RSS feed and run it through, and that's what's going to help power it up. So this is exactly how to do the Tumblr method, and hopefully that kind of gets any questions that went on. I think we've covered about everything possible that we could have went through. Is there anything that you could think of, Derek, that we need to let them know that we kind of missed out maybe now that we're just kind of going through stuff?
Well, I think I had some questions about, is this considered duplicate content? Right. But it's not, because what we're doing is actually we're citing the original post and we're using the source URL. So that's why it's good to have, that's why originally we were saying to have the picture on your homepage, but it works either way. So it is still linking back to your original post, and that's where the content is. Okay, right here. So it says dog fans. On the bottom left, it says the actual post URL. Okay, and then so we could, I mean, with where is it? I already lost. Like obviously, if we put this on his money site, it would probably work really well on his money site. Work even better, you know. So it's, you don't have to, but it's better to do it. So
Sure, absolutely. So with that,
nothing's in
guys,
stone. That's all.
yeah, Derek, man, I appreciate all your time. You know, guys, if you get a chance, just thank Derek, man. I mean, he's like doing this on his own free time. He's not getting any money from this also. So we've like literally spent a whole lot longer than you guys have anticipated filming these videos. You just kind of see what's being filmed, but we had to do a number of different takes and everything. So Derek was very patient through the whole thing. If you shouldn't have any more questions, we kind of been very thorough through the whole thing and kind of help you through it and even slowed it down. And that's the Tumbler method for everyone at OMG. So thanks, Derek. And you know, if you get a chance, see him on there, Derek. So this is the end of video 3 and the Tumbler method.
Cool. I'll see you guys later.